Have you ever wondered why American truck manufacturers stopped making cab-over trucks back in the 60s and 70s, when almost the rest of the world still produces cab-overs? That's what we're going to cover in this video, along with the advantages and disadvantages of cab-overs versus long-nosed. But first of all, you might be wondering what exactly a cab-over is. A cab-over truck, or also known as a cab-over engine, COE, is a truck with a flat nose and has the engine placed under the cabin, where the engine is placed in front of the cabin on the long-nosed trucks, which are also called conventional trucks. Cab-overs in America. The cab-overs were very popular in America in the 1940s to 1970s because of their compact design and improved maneuverability, especially in urban areas. Some of the American manufacturers of cab-overs were International, White Motor Corporation, Mack, and Kenworth are just a few to mention. The cab-over was able to utilize more cargo space due to the regulations that were in force at the time, which limited the maximum length of the truck, including the trailer. This rule was one of the biggest reasons that the cab-over made sense, since the smaller your truck was, the more cargo you could carry, which is exactly still the case in Europe. Most countries in Europe have different maximum length rules, but they apply to the total length of the vehicle, including trailer, where the limit for length rules only applies to the trailer in America. However, in 1982, a new regulation was imposed that changed everything. The new regulations limited the length of the trailer to 53 feet and no longer included the cab in the length restriction. Now the truck manufacturers were able to make longer and more comfortable cabs for the long-haul drivers, and slowly the cab-over was phased out, replaced by the bigger, long-nosed trucks. There are still some cab-over trucks in America, including delivery trucks, concrete mixers, garbage trucks, and fire trucks. Why long-nosed trucks? So, part of the reason American truck manufacturers stopped making cab-overs was due to the length rules. But what was the reason they didn't just make the cabin longer on the cab-over instead of making a long-nosed version? There are several reasons for this. One is comfort. The longer wheelbase not only provides more space in the cabin, but also provides a better driving comfort as the bumps of the road are minimized. Also, the engine noise and vibrations are in front of you instead of below, which also contributes to less noise in the cabin. There is also a lower entrance in the long-nosed truck, which has a great ergonomic significance when you have to get in and out of a truck many times a day. The fact that the engine is placed in front of the truck allows easy access to the engine, where you have to tilt the cabin on cab-overs. Here, the cabin must be thoroughly cleared first, so that a windscreen is not destroyed by one of the driver's belongings. The last reason that the manufacturers went with the long-nosed trucks is safety. As mentioned, trucks in America are allowed to drive significantly faster than in Europe. Safety is therefore incredibly important, and the long nose helps to protect the driver in the event of a collision, where there is only a windshield between the driver and the collision on a cab-over. Why cab-overs? There are clearly some advantages to the long-nosed trucks, but so do cab-overs. They are perfectly suited to the driving conditions in Europe and most of Asia. Here, the roads are smaller and winding, where cab-overs are considerably more maneuverable than the large and long-nosed trucks. When driving in the city full of road users and pedestrians, visibility is really important. Cab-overs also have a clear advantage here. Not only are they higher, which gives better visibility, they do not have the large A-pillars that the long-nosed truck has, and you therefore have a significantly better view from the cab. Will the cab-over return to America? As long as the rules are as they are, we simply do not see a reason why the American truck manufacturers should start producing cab-overs again. The American drivers drive such long distances that they need the extra comfort and space in the long-nosed trucks. In addition, safety and aerodynamics are also an important reason not to go back to cab-overs. Even the newly developed electric trucks, such as the e-Cascadia, Volvo VNR, and so on, have a long nose, despite the fact that there is no engine, but instead batteries that are placed at the bottom of the vehicle. It is also a question of demand, and the American truck drivers love their long-nosed trucks. What do you think? Will the cabover return in America, and which is your favorite? Comment below and share your opinion. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for much more.